YouTube. This is Super Nintendo, and sorry for going back to this audio quality. My new mic hasn't really arrived yet, but it will soon, and it's going to be glorious. Anyway, to the title matter at hand. I am going to be starting a new segment on this channel. It's not actually going to be death battle, it's just going to be versus matches, but I couldn't find a good versus match logo. So, but this segment that I'm going to be doing, this isn't going to be one of the videos, but this is just kind of an announcement, where I am personally going to pick characters and do research on each individual character, what their strengths, weaknesses, personality types, whatever, of the character, and see who I think would win. And I am going to say this at the beginning of each one of the videos of this type. When it comes to versus matches, I take it very, very seriously. Like I said, I will look up detailed information on each character. And if I happen to not like that character or I happen to love that character, doesn't matter. I put my personal feelings aside and give as much of a non-biased opinion as possible. Which actually works out most of the time. But the thing is, I am just going to be talking about this because I've debated online with a lot of people, and there are a lot of biased people on the internet. I know, big shocker, but it becomes very irritating when you have to talk to other people to do stuff like this. So, unless I deem them worthy enough to be on this segment, it's just going to be the Super Nintendo ride all the way through for the versus matches segment. And yes, I am going to be covering some of the obvious ones like Goku versus Superman and whatever. And I'm also going to say this right out. Whoever I pick that actually loses, if it happens to be someone that won in Screw Attack's videos, don't you even try to post them, okay? Screw Attack, like, seriously, if you actually take, like, the time to research the characters like I do, like, for example, I mean, I was a little pissed at their Goku versus Superman, but not because Goku lost, because they got the information wrong on Goku's side. And I was curious to see if they got it wrong on Superman's side too, so I looked it up, and a majority of it was wrong or downplayed. Like, especially in their second one, where they try to make it New 52, but use information from pre-New 52, from pre-52 Superman characters and whatnot. And it's like, what the hell, you know? Yeah, so, like, I don't know what else to say, really. This isn't going to be a regular thing. It's just going to be basically whenever just to kind of get something out for you guys. If Let's Plays are going long, like, I can probably compile these together pretty quickly with minimal editing or whatever. So, yeah. And also, I am not doing composites unless I specifically say so in the videos. Most of the time, I'm not doing composites because, and for those who don't know, composite versus matches are where if a character has multiple incarnations or something like that, you fuse them together to just kind of make it go quickly, so you don't have, say, over 52 versions of Superman versus Goku, like Superman versus New 52, Superman versus Post Crisis, Superman Earth 3 or something like that versus I'm not doing that. Basically, if a character has multiple incarnations, I will specifically note which version I'm using, and that is something that pisses me off about Screw Attack, that they don't do this, because it's a main contributor to their misinformation about characters a lot. And don't even try to act like they don't do this. For example, in their Donkey Kong versus Knuckles fight, they did some weird composite version of Knuckles where it was Sonic Boom, video game Knuckles, canon video game Knuckles, correction, and Archie Knuckles. And apparently Donkey Kong slapping the moon in, I can't remember if it was in the Donkey Kong Country TV show or if it was in one of the video games, but even if you're doing composite, from what I have read, Knuckles in the comics fused with the Master Emerald or something like that and completely rewrote the entire Archie universe. Basically kind of pulled a New 52 and now they're living in a new universe or whatever. So, and from what I have also read, that particular version of Knuckles is far more powerful than Supersonic, which is already in the Archie comics is ridiculously powerful, able to go up toe-to-toe with characters who fans consider to be omnipotent or infinite power or whatever. And, Donkey Kong in no incarnation, from what I've researched, has ever had that type of power. Unless you want to go with the Donkey Kong Country thing where he has the crystal coconut that is literally stated to be able to do anything. But, unless the character carries those items on them at all times, I'm not giving them items like that. Like, for example, if I'm doing Goku versus Sonic ain't getting the Chaos Emeralds. I'm telling you this right now. Because, one, that's the equivalent of bringing a gun to a boxing match. Okay? There will be no outside help, there will be no outside influences, or whatever. And, I'll probably run. I can't animate anything, so it's basically just going to be looking at a screen like this. I'll probably pop up some evidence scans or whatever, completely unedited ones. And if I can't find them, I'll just describe them. Like I said before, I'm going to be completely unbiased, so when it comes to this, please, if I can't find it, just, kind of trust me on this. I'm not going to do like, what was a good one? I'm not going to do fucking Eric Cartman versus the One Above All and say Cartman destroys the One Above All because Cartman is Cartman. I ain't fucking doing that. Like, Cartman's made out of paper, and he basically is still able to, every time he cusses, he can shoot balls of lightning or whatever. And then in the Stick of Truth, he has superpowers to do other stuff, like people on fire with his fire. Like, yeah, no. It's getting a little rambly for me. That's kind of a normal thing for me, but yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. So yep, look forward to my new death battle segment. Coming in the future. Hopefully the Flash will be there too, because I love that show. Yeah. Gonna smack my lips because it bothers people. Okay, bye. Come on. Oh, my controller turned off.